well. So today I'm going to be discussing a website called Americans Who Tell the Truth, which is a website that features numerous portraits and narratives that honor citizens who were brave enough to address crucial issues of social, environmental, and economic equality for everybody. Okay, so continuing on with the introduction of this website. So, the website's mission is to promote a more accepting world, as I just mentioned, economic equality for everybody by commemorating individuals who were very truthful and inspiring positive changes from decades and years ago to still the future, which we are still dealing with today. So, continuing on, the website features a collection of over 240 portraits and bibliographies of individuals who promoted positive change, including activists, artists, scientists, and other notable figures from American history. And these are people still past issues and present issues today from portraits. And the library continues to build on this website. This is accompanied by several bibliographies where social changes in progress, like I just said, first originated from the past. Okay. The website also offers educational resources for teachers and students in all educational settings. It can even be used in the classroom, which I'm going to go into in a little bit. That include lesson plans that use the portraits and bibliographies to teach critical thinking, social responsibility, and civic engagement. In addition to all this, the website features information about upcoming events and exhibits featuring the portraits as well as information on how to support the organization and to continue to promote more social and positive change. Okay, so just overall, the brief overview of the website, just the general consensus of it before I go into more thorough detail of it. It serves as, I believe, and I think once you look at it, you'll really understand that it serves as a very powerful resource for equality today and individuals looking to learn about people who honor people who are brave enough to really honor the truth and go make progress towards change that's very necessary in the country and hopefully can continue around the world. Okay, so why I chose this resource. So I went through the teacher's guide, but this one really stood out to me, but mainly because the truth of issues, especially in injustices, is very important, and being truthful about it means that when we know the truth behind an inequality and injustice, it means that we're more ready to address it and we can combat it swiftly. So I noticed that the most notable impacts were, of course, promoting social justice, which is the organization behind the website, has a mission to promote a more and just compassionate world by sharing the stories and work of individuals who fought for social justice. The website also helps raise awareness of important issues and encourages individuals to get involved in promoting justice. And as I said in the last slide, it's very crucial in education and inspiring for the future, which, yes, it does provide educational resources that can be used in the classroom and online teaching, any method of education for teachers and students to both learn about past and present, social justices and individuals who have fought for positive change. And by using these portraits and bibliographies as teaching schools, the website inspires critical thinking, social responsibility, and civic engagement in the next generation, similar to what I just said in the past slide about what this website does regarding the future in education. Okay, and building a community, which I build it off this. I thought that the website and organization behind it brought a community together of individuals who are committed to promoting positive change in America, as I said in the previous slide. By connecting people with shared values and interests, the website helps build a stronger movement for social justice, and it's also a valuable resource for individuals and organizations looking to learn about and honor who have made significant contributions to social justice, very similar to what I said in the last slide. But this is the introduction is pretty much why I chose this resource. I just wanted to emphasize it one more time just in case anybody was a little bit confused. So moving on. So I thought here were my big three takeaways from the website, and I think this was really important for anybody viewing the website to understand. So, of course, as I mentioned, the truth is very important to combating issues swiftly, regardless of the topic. So, I thought that that was the first one, speaking the truth to power. So, these individuals featured on the website were most known for their passion to really be truthful and brave about it, to address these issues swiftly, even if it was unpopular. Like, they took so much pushback for it, but they didn't care. They really wanted to be honest and like address a problem that could affect their own lives. So by learning about their stories and work, visitors of the website can, yes, be inspired to do the same in their own lives. Even, but it does take courage, of course, but it is for the greater good, I believe. Okay, and yes, continuing with education, promoting education and social justice, it does provide an in-depth educational resources, which, yes, it can be used regarding social justice issues and positive changes for so many years. And the portraits and bibliographies can actually be used as teaching tools, not just, this is a different point from the previous two slides, not just the I'm just trying to find the right word, I'm sorry, not just the bibliographies can be used, but like the general takeaway of social justice. There's like everything from the website should be utilized, but specifically I'm talking about the bibliographies and portraits, which was a huge theme of the website, and which does, as I said in the previous two slides, inspire critical thinking, social responsibility, and civic engagement. And it also emphasizes the importance of activism, which from the individuals featured on the website are, of course, known for their field work in activism and promoting positive change. And if we learn about their stories, we can get involved more, which I said before, it takes bravery, but we can make a difference for the greater good. Okay, continuing on. So I just wanted to go in a little detail about the integration with technology, because technology is, of course, the future today. We all depend on it so much. So these are ways that technology really have to do with the theme of this website of promoting social change. So I thought that the three key components, and we can learn off of it, are social media, which, of course, all content on social media is, not all, I should say, but a lot of content on social media is propaganda. So because what we view on social media, we really pick up a general message from really anything we see on social media regarding change and activism. So the content we see is really vital to our education as well. So this is from COVID, the next part, which is virtual learning environments, which are like online classrooms, discussion forums, and webinars. And they can be used to create spaces for students and teachers to discuss present day and past issues, or maybe something that urgently needs to be addressed, like a student standing out, share resources, and engage in issues that urgently, as I said, need to be addressed. Okay, and then I've thought about this one really thoroughly, but I thought data visualization was something here was really crucial regarding not a race issue, excuse me, an inequality issue, because these tools can be used to help students and teachers understand complex social justice issues by presenting data in an accessible and engaging way. And examples of these are interactive maps and charts, which can be used to visualize patterns of social inequality. Okay, so moving on, here's ways I thought that this could be useful in the classroom for a deeper understanding of social justice issues and the theme, inspire positive changes, which I believed are the resources, of course, which we talked about, the portraits and the bibliographies and the general sayings and messages being spread about promoting change, even if it was unpopular. And it can be used to teach specifically social injustice issues, historical events, and really important figures in American history like Martin Luther King regarding promoting change, or Rosa Parks. These are just examples that I just thought of for educational resources. Okay, and regarding social change. Okay, next is critical thinking skills. So I thought it can promote critical thinking skills, which we are continuing to reiterate, by encouraging students to think deeply about social justice issues and engage in thoughtful discussion analysis, and then being active. As I have said every slide, it does encourage people to be active, but it might be a little bit nerve-wracking because, like I said, it can be unpopular at times, but it is for the greater good. Like, an example is students can use the website to find local events and organizations that are working towards positive change in their communities. Okay, so let's reiterate everything. So the highlights of the website are it includes educational resources such as lesson plans, classroom activities, and discussions, which prompts that can be used to teach about social justice issues. It offers a search function that allows the users to find individuals based on criteria such as occupation, issue area, and religion, and then promotes active engagement by providing opportunities for users to get involved in social justice issues through local events and organizations. And then it provides a comprehensive list of resources and links to other organizations working towards social justice and positive change. Okay, now I'm going to go into the pitfalls, what I really didn't like about the website, which I think could be better. So, there's really not enough representation, I thought. It does feature a lot of portraits and bibliographies, over 250, as I mentioned in the introduction. I think it's a small number because like this is a really broad issue, and there's millions of people who are really associated with these movements and working towards change. So if the website wants to be more informative, I just believe that there should be more available to a wider diversity of the community. So it's really, I didn't think it was like quite enough. It is sufficient, don't get me wrong, but I just think that there could be more, especially in an issue this crucial. And in an issue this crucial, limiting bias is important. So of course, like any other educational resources, the website may have biases that reflect the views and perspectives of its creators, and it should approach the website critically and supplement their learning with additional resources to ensure a well-rounded understanding of social justice issues. So then that leads to an overemphasis of individualism, which focuses primarily on individuals who have made significant contributions to social justice movement, which may reinforce the idea that social change is primarily driven by heroic individuals rather than a collective or community action as a whole. And that's going to lead me to my opinions about this. So it is excellent to continuing propelling education. I really reiterated in every slide about how crucial, about really the many ways you can teach about social justice based off this website, how it advocates for it, and really the numerous ways that it promotes change. And I reiterated that for about 75-80% of the slides here. So yes, it is excellent in that regard, but I think regarding the bias and limited representation, I really thought that that's something that really needs to be addressed, because it is a really broad issue, and like I just said, it affects millions of people. And I think portraits and bibliographies, in my opinion, is not enough. And I think there should be like more messages and like a little bit more of visual, like a visual representation aside from bibliographies and portraits, or a literary representation. I think that should be more of an option. I definitely did think the portraits were very nice. I think you should look at them. I think they're very attractive, and they definitely do send a message, but I just didn't think that it was quite enough. But it does send a message. It does. It is great, but like I said, it's just a broad issue. So here's my questions to all of you. I'm just curious, like, which portrait do you think sent a bigger message to you, and why did you think that? And tell me specifically. Tell me what else you think could make the website better, aside from what I said about the limited representation. Um, like I said, it is a con, but it doesn't kill the website. It's still a great website. It's very attractive. It definitely addresses the issues necessary, but I think there's just has to be more to an issue this big. Continuing on to the next question, how do you think this might not be useful in the classroom, and what would be better to see it make it more effective? All right. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much, and have a good day. Thank you so much.